Which do-gooder or anti-hero deserves the crown? Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we've assembled Marvel's top-tier heroes to see who reigns supreme. This video is part of a series in which we'll be matching up heroes in brackets of single-elimination knockout rounds, with Marvel heroes in one video and DC heroes in another. We'll then pit the winners against each other in the ultimate Marvel vs. DC versus. We're not necessarily looking at who'd win in a fight, but rather who's made the greatest impact and feels the most relevant across various media, including film, television, and of course, comics. We'll also be taking into account their powers, publication history, personality, name recognition, and yes, to a certain extent, their prowess in battle. Round 1. SpiderMan vs. Daredevil. They both call New York City home and are known for their daring, high-flying acrobatics. But this competition ain't big enough for the both of them, regardless of their history of team-ups. Neither being a stranger to struggle, Spidey and Daredevil have each weathered public embarrassment in the form of lackluster films. But while Daredevil's Netflix series was top-notch, Spidey joining the MCU has made the already iconic hero more omnipresent than ever. And so, the web-slinger swings to victory. Winner, Spider-Man.
I can catch him all red-handed. This is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer so I can see what's happening.
Luke Cage vs. Black Widow.
I'm just getting started.
One is a wrongfully imprisoned ex-con with unbreakable skin and superhuman strength. The other is an artificially enhanced Russian spy with Olympic-level agility, balance, and stamina. Not exactly two peas in a pod, but these heroes have one key commonality. They've overcome prejudice in their respective publications. Evolving from the racist/sexist caricatures they debuted as in the 1960s and 70s respectively, both are now fully fleshed out, nuanced characters. But Widow's profile is undeniably higher, and so she moves on. Winner, Black Widow.
I'm done running from my past.
Hulk vs. Thing. When it comes to heavy-hitting Marvel superheroes, Hulk and the Thing are just about as big as they get.
Thing wanna hit.
The former is a gamma-irradiated green creature fueled by rage. The latter is something of a gentle giant, but armed with his rock-like skin, he is a master clobberer when the situation calls for it. The two have generated decades worth of debate as to who's stronger, but given Hulk's seemingly limitless strength and big screen superiority, he wins this bout. Winner, Hulk.
I'm always angry.
Thor vs. Captain Marvel. Considering both these characters have been brought to life on the big screen in such spectacular fashion, this ain't easy.
That's what. Because that's what heroes do.
Thor is a literal god with a lengthy comic book history, while Carol Danvers has slowly but surely risen from humble beginnings to become one of the publisher's most important characters. Captain Marvel feels central to the future of both Marvel Comics and the MCU, but until she fully realizes her potential, Thor's legacy secures the win, for now. Winner, Thor.
I like this one.
Deadpool vs. Wolverine.
I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way, with two swords and maximum effort.
Rarely have two characters shared so much in common and been more fundamentally different. Between their uncanny healing factors, enhanced physiologies, and combat skills, they are certainly evenly matched. But whereas Deadpool is a fast-talking lunatic, Wolverine is more of the strong, silent type. Deadpool's comedic stylings make him one of a kind, but unfortunately, just like at the Oscars, comedies rarely make as big an impact as a quality drama. And so Wolverine's brooding ways win him the round. Winner, Wolverine. Captain America vs. Punisher. Both of these men have committed their lives to the pursuit of justice, but they serve it up in very different ways. Captain America is the ultimate Boy Scout, a patriot who, even before being bestowed with superhuman abilities, was guided by a clear sense of right and wrong. Frank Castle, for his part, believes in playing judge, jury, and executioner, and relishes getting his hands dirty. His might be the more compelling story, but Cap is an inspiration. Winner, Captain America.
Carry the flag shore to shore for America, from Hoboken to Spokane. The Star-Spangled Man with a flag.
Iron Man vs. Black Panther.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Before debuting in the MCU, both of these characters did all right for themselves. But thanks to the performances of Robert Downey Jr. and Chadwick Boseman, Iron Man and Black Panther are now pop culture icons.
I am Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Chaka!
In 2019, Black Panther made history when his 2018 debut solo feature became the first superhero film ever nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Be that as it may, Iron Man was the foundation for the entire MCU. And for that reason, Stark wins. Winner, Iron Man.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Doctor Strange vs. Ghost Rider. In a sea of similarly dressed superheroes, Ghost Rider certainly stands out. He's a freaking flaming skeleton on a motorcycle who serves as the spirit of vengeance. And in the other corner, we have Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme and master of the mystic arts. Both characters are, quite frankly, woefully underappreciated by the masses, but Ghost Rider's attempts to reach a wider audience have largely been painful to watch. That effectively hands Strange the victory. Winner, Doctor Strange. Round 2, Spider-Man vs. Black Widow. These two make for an interesting pairing because they're such different characters. Spidey has a no-kill rule, whereas Black Widow, as her name suggests, is lethal by nature. Spider-Man has long been among Marvel's most popular characters, while Black Widow's place in the MCU has seen her popularity explode. It remains to be seen how Black Widow fares at the box office on her first solo outing, but Spidey's recent financial history will be tough to top. Spidey webs another win. Winner, Spider-Man.
What about Thor?
Off-world.
Okay, Doctor Strange.
Unavailable.
Captain Marvel.
Don't invoke her name.
Hulk vs. Thor.
I know we're friends. This is crazy. I don't want to hurt you.
As the classic Avengers lineup goes, Thor and Hulk are the team's heaviest hitters. Both having made their debut in 1962, they're also evenly matched in terms of comic book history. Considering they made for such a dynamic duo in Thor Ragnarok, it pains us to pick favorites. But this is a competition, so we're asking, which character resonates more? Anger issues are arguably more relatable than Norse god problems, and so Hulk smashes through to the next round. Winner, Hulk. Wolverine vs. Captain America. Logan and Steve Rogers are both men from a bygone era. Due to Wolverine's dramatically slowed aging and Steve Rogers having been on ice for decades, they've both seen more than their fair share of conflict, hardship, and loss. We'd gladly watch Wolverine brood all day, thus his long-standing popularity with readers and cinema-goers alike. But at the end of the day, with his tactical know-how and level-headedness, Cap is the hero you can really count on. Winner, Captain America.
Who are you supposed to be?
Captain America.
Iron Man vs. Doctor Strange.
I'm going to allow that.
It's the ultimate showdown between science and magic. As arguably the most technologically minded genius around, Iron Man seems to have a suit for every situation.
Stark.
Yeah.
Can you get us home?
Yeah, I heard you.
But the same could be said for Doctor Strange and his mental encyclopedia of spells. They've both saved Earth and/or reality more times than we can count. But when it comes to earthly concerns, Iron Man is the one who's more likely to save the day. For being the hero we need, Stark wins. Winner, Iron Man. Round 3, Spider-Man vs. Hulk.
Go, Hulk, go!
If both of these characters were complete unknowns, our money would be on the Jade Giant over the teenage webhead. But these two have got a lot of history to consider and contend with. During their long publishing runs, Spider-Man and Hulk have both suffered for their art in terms of character development. Peter is the eternal teenager, whereas Hulk has often gotten drastic overhauls for fear of his rage angle becoming stale.
I know, it's crazy.
When all's said and done, we prefer the ever-reliable Spider-Man. Winner, Spider-Man.
Nice work, Big Green. Yeah! High five.
Captain America vs. Iron Man.
He's my friend. So was I.
These men are both natural leaders, albeit with very different styles. It's a dynamic that's been explored at length across various mediums, with the two often butting heads.
Stark, we need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack.
Cap sees the world in black and white, whereas Tony Stark is more utilitarian. He believes that the smartest person in the room should lead, and he always believes himself to fit that description. Cap always plays fair, but sometimes you need Stark's approach to get the job done. Winner, Iron Man.
I got nothing for you, Cap. I got no coordinates, no clues, no strategies, no options, zero, zip, nada. No trust.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Round 4, Spider-Man vs. Iron Man.
That's not a hug, I'm just grabbing the door for you. We're not there yet.
This is a tough one to contemplate. Who wants to see a mentor pitted against the young hero he took under his wing? Even in the comics, Peter Parker and Tony Stark have, at times, been far closer than most heroes.
Nice job, kid.
Thanks. Well, I could have stuck the landing a little better. It's just a new suit. Wait, it's nothing. Mr. Stark, it's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't really need to start a conversation.
At one point, Peter and his family were even living in Avengers Tower. It was Iron Man who, during Civil War, convinced Spider-Man to reveal his true identity to the world, with terrible repercussions. And therein lies the greatest distinction between them. Both are brilliant and proven superheroes, but the flip side to Stark's ability to focus on the big picture is that he can be detached to a fault. Spider-Man is a deeply human hero, and that makes him the people's champ, and our winner for the Marvel bracket.
Oh, this is nice.
Be sure to check out our DC bracket, and look out for our video pitting our Marvel and DC champions against each other. Plus, watch this other recent clip from WatchMojo. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.